And it's all happening in Minnesota from the Target Center in Minneapolis. For San Diego, they've been aggressive and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Up next, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Klay Thompson.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Now San Diego's starting 5. They've got Marvin Bagley, Thompson out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Minnesota, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt, and it's Kispert in at the 3. A good chunk of the season is past us now, Grant. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But BA, the rookies, they are learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
Now here's Schroeder. O'Neal misses. Randall right side. And here's Edwards outside, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Ant will pull up from anywhere beyond the arc. Of course, more than comfortable letting it fly from the corner.
Outside Porter. Pass to O'Neal. Fader on the way. That one goes. Count it.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Edwards. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. Pass to Porter. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Randall against Bagley. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Kispert. Edwards looking it over. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And here's Bagley. Here's Porter. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. O'Neal misses.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Schroeder against DiVincenzo. Shoots over Schroeder, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. For San Diego, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Porter. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Schroeder. Right side Porter. It's stolen away. Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards. Randall deciding where to go with it. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Randall can't hit. And so Porter will bring it up for San Diego. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment A lot easier said than done.
San Diego shooting their first free throw in this game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Porter.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Now here's Edwards. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Randall outside, puts up a three. A rebound by Klay Thompson. For San Diego, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to O'Neal. Out to Thompson. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is something that Klay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Now here's Randall. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gobert passes to Kispert. Thompson against Edwards. Over Thompson. Minnesota again missing.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Pass to Porter. Here's O'Neal. Checked by Randall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
San Diego shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Here's Edwards. It's a 6-point game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. Randall against Bagley. Will it go? Randall, good.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Schroeder with it. He's scoreless. Thompson finds Bagley. Porter in the post. Defended by Kispert from the baseline. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Gobert. And he's going for the oop here. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Now O'Neal. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now Schroeder. 9 points in his last outing. Thompson outside. Screen by O'Neal. From the high post. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Thompson's got 5.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
DiVincenzo against Schroeder. Randall inside. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. San Diego leading by 8. Here's Schroeder. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's the fast break. Right side Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
The last game was a close one. His success from the line really helped them secure the dub.
Last time these two teams played, it came down to a 3-point game. It was an actual real battle. And we're seeing right now that Minnesota's one of the few teams that doesn't double team Shaq in the post because of Gobert when he's out there.
The #1 overall pick in 2020.
Now, when Gobert goes out, we'll see what happens. I think Nas Reid's coming in right now.
American-born player in the
But remember, Nas Reid had 30 points last time they played,
Taking
taking advantage of Shaquille O'Neal not playing the 3-point line.
MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Dillingham, the putback. It's good.
And then you have to watch Shaq. Again, let me go ahead and show you this guy. I talk about this a lot of times. Anytime a big shot blocker goes to shot block, it leaves the other guys that he's not boxing out free to offensive rebound if he doesn't get the shot block. So a lot of times when you see shot blockers, they end up getting offensive rebound. That's why it's important to have another big guy in there to protect. Like we see what Team Olajuwon, Team Dream. Team Dream has other guys that can go in there and rebound. Team Shaq doesn't have that necessarily. Although Shaq is not nearly the shot blocking person that Olajuwon is. But you see what it does here. Shaq goes for the shot block. It frees up Gobert here to go to offensive rebounds. And for putbacks, more importantly, for easy points. So any points you get from Gobert in that situation is going to be bonus points from Minnesota in this game. So look out for that going the rest of the way.
He's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Ellis outside. Pass to O'Neal. Over Gobert. And that one's drained from the low block. He's got 7.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Now here's Kispert, defended by Thompson. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. Here's San Diego with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Ellis. Outside Joe. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with a rebound.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one's no good.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Shannon's checked in for Edwards. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Dillingham. 8 points in his last timeout. Pure from 3-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Ellis. Still without a bucket. Saric, a screen on Ingles. From the stripe. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Phenomenal shooter from the mid-range. All Clay needs is a little bit of daylight. Like a little bit, and it is gold.
Outside Reid. Pass to Dillingham. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Diego.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Klingon, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Juzang in for Shannon. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. San Diego leading by 5. And here's Ellis. No points so far. Outside Joe. It's Thompson, high post. Fade away. And he can't bank that one in.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Dillingham. Scores after the quick crossover. Dillingham's got 8 points.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Joe with the ball. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Back to Sharge. Ellis on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Out to Thompson. Outside Joe. Now O'Neal. Guarded by Klingon. O'Neal with it. Klingon's there. The offensive rebound. Here's Joe. Ellis outside. Now here's Sharge. On the wing, Thompson. Ingles defending. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Matthews comes in for Juzang. Eubanks, he's checked in for San Diego.
Shaq's a little tired right there. Got pushed around a little bit on offense right there. On that offensive rebound. Couldn't go back up strong with it. Size to get a little paid.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Dillingham. Give him 8. Pass to Randle. Here's Dillingham. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Matthews. Covered by Joe. Reid sets a screen. Here's Matthews. Second shot opportunity. And Reid with a lay-in.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Thompson left side. Ellis on the wing. Over Dillingham. Ellis's shot is off. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. We gotta be careful.
And Minnesota with some changes. Klingon comes in for Randle. Shannon comes in for Matthews. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Joe, pass to Thompson. San Diego with another miss. Here's Shannon, covered by Joe. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. San Diego on top, leading by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Got a good one going here. Back and forth defensive battle. Just enough offense with a good defense over there to keep it competitive.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, what do you guys think about San Diego here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And San Diego with possession here. Randall at power forward with Reid at center. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Back to Joe. Fires for 3. Drains the triple. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Schroeder. Yet to see a basket. Joe on the wing. Now Šarić. Puts it up from 17. A rebound by Ingles.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you, B.A.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Clean shot by Porter. He gets ahead of the coverage and doesn't hesitate at all.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Buries it from 3. Dillingham's got 11 points.
Good job finding the clean look behind the arc.
Now here's Schroeder. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And here's Porter outside. Another miss by Porter. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Shannon, averaging around 6 a game. Joe with the defensive effort. Pass to Schroeder. Into the lane. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And one thing about this game, Graham, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent.
Good defense by Isaiah and Joe at last possession.
Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And Minnesota with possession here. Following the score by San Diego. Ingles, no good. And Schroeder has got the ball here for San Diego. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Outside Joe. Porter, the pass to Joe. And here's Porter. He's got 7.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Pass to Ingles from deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Here's Schroeder. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
San Diego shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And Minnesota with some changes. Miller's checked in for Ingles. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Shannon. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Edwards finds Miller. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Schroeder with it. He's got 5. Left side Joe. On the wing, Porter. The 3 is up. Reid with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Schroeder passes to Joe. Now Porter. looking to get it going. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Porter's got 9.
Yeah, what a move by Porter Jr. Great ball handler for his size.
Pass to Reid. Here's Dillingham. And here's Reid. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Reid's got 4 points this quarter.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Outside Porter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Willing to sacrifice his body.
Michael Porter Jr. being aggressive. Not going to pick up for that time.
The whistle.
And this is his
That
second
free
and
throw
third
line.
free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
Want to encourage you guys to make sure you're reading the description area and keep you guys up to date what's going on this season, game to game. Right now, Team Shaquille O'Neal, Team Diesel, if you will,
Some changes for
is tied
Minnesota.
for the number 1
Gobert's
record in
checked
the
for Reid.
Western Conference.
Kispert comes in for
Trying to
Miller.
usurp Showtime for that.
And
Right now, they're going
DiVincenzo
back
in
and
for
forth
Dillingham.
with
O'Neal
their records
is
right now at
checked in for
21
San
and
Diego.
4, both of them. As we approach the end of December, they pulled away from pretty much everybody else, and they're in a league of their own right now with those 2 teams. Number 1 and 2
And he can't
spots.
make the second free
Right now,
throw
they're tied
either.
for number
Missed
1.
them both. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3.
They haven't
from
played
beyond
yet,
the
so we don't have any
arc so far in
tiebreakers
the
established
second.
yet, but they
Down
will
low.
eventually. Here's Gobert.
Oh, Gobert hammers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Now Schroeder. He's got 5. Sinks the tray. Joe's got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Kispert outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Bagley's checked in for San Diego. Klay Thompson comes in for Joe. Now here's Schroeder. Porter with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Schroeder. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 4-point San Diego lead. And so
Looking for that reverse lob to Shaquille O'Neal, but Gobert, good defense, took it away.
Yeah, they connected from outside.
Going to the second
all
option.
game, and the defense had absolutely
Oh,
no
good,
answer.
good move.
When you talk to coaches around
Quick
the
first
league,
step
they'll
there.
tell you, sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Outside Schroeder. On the wing, Thompson lets it go. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. 9
Man,
points.
and look at this play. It's like Klay Thompson. This is like one of these old school Reggie Miller plays right here, man. This is what Reggie Miller used to do back in the day. Look at how much different distance Thompson covers from this. He took Anthony Edwards on a trip on this one. Under the pick, back over the pick, over the pick, back under the pick. Man, that is a nightmare trying to cover someone like Klay Thompson, man. Be your teammate, another teammate. They might have to think about switching that. See what happens here? If this keeps happening, they're gonna have to switch him out. He's gonna come out there and play that man because that's just you can't expect Anthony Edwards to keep doing this all game long. That is a lot, bro. That's a lot of screens to run through just to stop one shot. Especially with someone like Klay Thompson.
In the game for Minnesota, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Knocked away. Schroeder passes to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by San Diego. And here's Bagley. Checked by Randall. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Randall outside. Inside. Now here's Gobert. Edwards for three. Knocks down the triple. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Graham.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that ball.
O'Neal misses.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Minnesota shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
I was saying before the other day, Gobert doesn't have the strength to play Shaq, but he has the length. He can bother Shaq at the high point. And we're seeing it here. One of the few guys in the modern era that can really...
And to be a superstar in this league, you need more than talent. Personality, confidence are keys too. And we know Anthony Edwards has loads of both.
Nas Reid's checked in for the Timberwolves. Ellis is checked in for San Diego.
That's got to be a little bit more clever when he goes against Gobert. He's got to use more counter moves.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8 points now. No good. That would have tied it.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. Which will happen? He's trying to help his team.
Ellis outside. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Thompson. Let's go with a three. And San Diego another three.
He got a three to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And they're pushing it up. Bagley with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. And that one's good. Bagley.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
And they've just played out of control at times, and it's had a significant impact.
Here's Ellis. No made baskets yet. Thompson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to O'Neal.
Hey, yo, right here.
Over Gobert. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here is DiVincenzo. A 14-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
Now here's Porter. Thompson outside. Porter against Edwards. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Klay Thompson.
Porter's got
Remember the last game, Klay Thompson killed him, and tonight we're seeing it again.
Some of the most impressive shooting performances in NBA history. His team and him both know you better feed that hot hand because he's got it going on.
Now here's Reid. Can't hit from in close. Porter finds Bagley. Ellis right side. Tries it from 19. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And San Diego leads by 12. Thompson against Edwards. For three. DiVincenzo connects from downtown. DiVincenzo's got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
O'Neal inside. He's against Gobert. O'Neal misses. Minnesota has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Gobert. Ellis with a rebound.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Right side O'Neal. Ellis outside. Good ball movement here by San Diego. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Nas Reid.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
San Diego shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
So even though Gobert's doing a good job on Shaq, the shooting for Team Diesel is carrying the day because that's how they're built. A lot of three-point shooters on this team.
Edwards with it.
So if you stop Shaq, that's good, but you got to three-point
Shoots over Thompson.
Great shot by Ant-Man.
I didn't think he was going to get it off in
But
time. Oh, wow.
can they stop this distance shooting of Klay Thompson because he has killed him?
Shot from him there.
They got to do a better job on Klay
San
Thompson.
Diego, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half.
No sloppy passes, no easy giveaways, no big mistakes. They're keeping it tight like kidney pants over there, Ernie.
Hey, that's tighter than tight.
Yo, it's called form fitting. It's called a Euro cut. Thank you, gentlemen.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Love it. Because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. Game in and game out.
Yeah, and that really that CONSISTEN.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, anyway, consistency.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Timberwolves not doing too well with the assist department. We got 7 assists team-wise. Team Diesel not doing good either. They're doing okay. Got 12 team assists. Could be a little bit better, but they're doing better than Timberwolves.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
San Diego leading by 9. Taking a look at San Diego. Klay Thompson is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's O'Neal in at the center position.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
Now Schroeder. Pass to O'Neal. It's blocked by Gobert. Randall against Bagley. Now Gobert. Randall outside. Takes the three. The rebound, San Diego. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Schroeder. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Thompson. Guarded by Edwards. O'Neal inside. He's against Gobert. O'Neal misses. Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall against Bagley. Randall left side. Over Bagley. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Randall's got 8 points.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something that D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
O'Neal. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move!
That's probably the best way to go at him. Get Shaq on the move and catch him moving where Shaq can then go when Gobert isn't set. That situation, Gobert can't compete with Shaq's quickness. Shaq with 10 boards, 11 points. Only 2 assists right now. Remember, Shaq's averaging 7 assists
2
this
minutes
season.
in now.
Because of all the double teaming season. Not tonight.
Outside.
Put Gobert in there.
DiVincenzo.
No double teams tonight.
Pass to Randall. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first.
Looks like Minnesota's going after Marcus Bagley.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
They're going away from Anthony Edwards. Let Randall get his offense in right now. Maybe they see like he's a weakness against Randall.
One shot.
They're calling a lot of mid-range and low post plays for Randall coming out the third quarter. ISO plays.
The free throw drops for Randall.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Pass to O'Neal. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. Randall outside from downtown. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Now here's Schroeder. He has 7. Porter finds Thompson. Now O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Back to Thompson. Launches it. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Back to Edwards. There's a screen. Launches a 3. Edwards on target.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Pass to Thompson. Now O'Neal, defended by Gobert. O'Neal inside. He's against Gobert. Slam.
And Shaquille O'Neal has taken over.
Strike for one more.
The defense that Gobert was once playing is no longer there. I think when a great player gets going, nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do when a great player gets going offensively.
And the free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Edwards. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Great play by Edwards.
Yeah, look at the
hang it in the air.
Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Diego.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
And that one misses. San Diego leading by 6. Here's Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Schroeder's got 9 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Kispert outside. Bagley against Randall. Picked by Gobert. There's the triple. The rebound, San Diego. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Porter. Left side O'Neal. Over Gobert. O'Neal misses. Timberwolves trail by 8. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Porter. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. For San Diego, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Outside Bagley. Pass to O'Neal. Thompson outside. Schroeder passes to Bagley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team.
Ooh, Edwards soars in to finish the line.
Wow, Edwards with the hops.
So much for Allie.
Easy
We went to another alley.
in the alley-oop game.
They go to my Allie LaForce.
Schroeder
You know, alley-oop.
passes to Thompson. Outside O'Neal. Left side Bagley. Back to O'Neal. And here's Thompson for three. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Randall outside. Back to Edwards. Kispert outside. Pass to Gobert. Pulls up. And it's Bagley with the rebound. San Diego leading by 9. Outside Schroeder. And here's O'Neal. Defended by Gobert. O'Neal inside. He's against Gobert. Back to Schroeder. Here's O'Neal. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Randall. Randall draws the double. Edwards for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Now here's Schroeder. 9 points in the game. O'Neal inside. Defended by Gobert. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Kispert. Porter with the steal. Here's Schroeder. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Edwards. Thompson passes to O'Neal. And that one drops. O'Neal's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Ingles comes in for Kispert. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. A big group substitution here for San Diego. Saric checks in for Bagley. McDermott comes in for Porter Jr. Joe's checked in for Thompson. And Ellis is subbed in for Schroeder. Now here's Ellis. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts. And it's a 10-point San Diego lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Edwards. Got a piece of it. Saric outside. Outside Joe. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Pass to Ellis. Wide open. That shot off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Dillingham. 3-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Ellis passes to McDermott. Now here's O'Neal. Yep, count it. O'Neal's got 22.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's the 3. Ellis with a rebound. San Diego leading by 12. Outside Joe. O'Neal with it. He's against Gobert. Neal inside, defended by Gobert. And the bucket counts.
Oh, Neal and Gobert continue to battle. It has been physical, man.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves.
But Gobert can only do it for so long, man. He wearing him. Shaq just wearing him down. You can see it. He's tired, going to the bench tired. Just wearing him down. Shaq with 24 points now. He came into the quarter with 11 points. Big third quarter for Shaq here.
And the free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 14. And here's Dillingham from the arc. No good there. Nice D from Ellis. San Diego is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to O'Neal. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Shoots over Klingon, and he gets it to go off the front iron. 26 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And over the last 10 games, these players have been gobbling up the most rebounds. On defense, San Diego. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Pass to Šarić. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, and then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Šarić. Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to Dillingham. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. For 3, Klingon. The rebound, San Diego. O'Neal's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ellis has got his second basket of the game.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. And he's good on the first of 3. He does not get the second one. And he nails the third. Pass to McDermott. And here's Šarić. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's San Diego. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Randall at power forward with Reid at center. Then there's Dillingham. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Matthews in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Šarić. Here's Porter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joe Ingles.
Yeah, great ball fake. Can't do much better than Porter Jr. did right there.
That's good from Porter. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Here's Joe. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Saric. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Randall. Tries to break his ice. The shot comes out. Saric with some nice D.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Joe. Back to Schroeder. Porter, the pass to Saric. 6 to shoot. Porter looks it over. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dillingham. Off with the layup. San Diego leading by 20. Outside Schroeder. Back to Saric. Pass to Schroeder. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Here's Eubanks. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Man, the pass will set
Richard,
that up. Because the way Eubanks, they went to a front on this. I know most people might like say, how the heck? What just happened here? But the fact that Nas Reid, I think that's Julius Randle couldn't compete with Eubanks' size. And he just throws it into the paint to him. He goes to a front defense, which is good defense because you got the baseline here to back you up and your teammate here. The thing was the pass was so good. And there's no defense with the perfect pass. You want to make that pass to that outside hand, which he does. So he passes it here, and that momentum now takes him. He can just go ahead and pivot and go right with the shot. Teammate can't get over there. If he does, he can pass it right over here to an open man anyway. So he wanted to make sure he rotated just, you didn't want to rotate too quick because you didn't want to give the easy shot right here. But it didn't matter. It's the perfect pass and the size mismatch. And that was all she wrote.
Know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Reid for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
For San Diego, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room. Saric against Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. Saric shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 20. And here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Schroeder. To the wing, right side. Saric, the pass to Eubanks. San Diego needs to get off a shot. San Diego with another miss. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 41% in this game. Outside, Ingles. Here's Randall. Schroeder with a rebound.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that, because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
Now here's Randall. Reid, a screen on Porter. For three, Randall. The rebound, San Diego.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Dillingham. Eubanks defending. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Edwards. The three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 13 in the second half.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
To the middle. Here's Saric. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Dillingham. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got 6
too many threes by Minnesota.
And he got a couple
too many
of
threes
from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Pass to Eubanks. Now here's Schroeder. And here's Porter outside. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Just
and the quality threes
shots from the corner.
They're not taking good threes.
Using his skill set.
All their threes have been tough shots.
To the left side wing.
Good hand in the face.
Good. San Diego leading by 21.
Good defense.
Randall with it. Picked up by Saric. Kept alive.
They need more of that right there.
Deflected.
Good defense by Team Diesel, though.
Trim this margin. His struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Eubanks, the pass to Porter. Left side Joe. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Klingon. Kispert comes in for Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. San Diego also making some changes. O'Neal, he's checked in for Eubanks. Bagley comes in for Saric. And it's Klay Thompson in for Schroeder. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. San Diego leading by 23. Pass to O'Neal. Thompson outside. Porter from outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Now here's Gobert. The 3, DiVincenzo nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Joe with the ball. DiVincenzo covering. Outside for Porter. Good ball movement here by San Diego. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Now here's Randall. Looking to get back on track. Got a hand on it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the paint. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards with it. Shoots. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Outside Porter. O'Neal on the wing. Ellis outside. Pass to Porter. Now here's O'Neal. Defended by Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, no easy pass.
Great
to the
defense
rim.
by Gobert.
Down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Ellis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number. But players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within. The want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
San Diego leading by 20. Pass to O'Neal. Over Gobert. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 29 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
For San Diego, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Now Ellis. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up. Offensive rebound. Bagley, no good. Timberwolves trail by 20. Kispert outside. Gobert up top. Outside, DiVincenzo. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is called. Well, you want officials to get the calls right. But for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit. But the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Now here's Ellis. Now here's Thompson. And there's the lob. It's picked off. They've got numbers. Randall outside. Driving inside. There's the block. And they'll get another chance. San Diego leading by 20.
What a block by Shaquille O'Neal. Wow.
Ellis outside. Pass to O'Neal. Over Kispert. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
And that'll do it. Minnesota just had a good start, but they just couldn't maintain it. I'll tell you one thing, Klay Thompson, that's the guy that really broke the game out open for him. Klay Thompson's three-point shooting was the difference in this game. Back to the first half.
Well, Richard,
when Shaq was struggling,
we're seeing the NBA
he came out and really got hot.
For the All-Star
and Minnesota never really had an answer for that. And now we have this big lead.
Players have to be more competitive. competitive.
when Shaq took over in the third quarter.
Is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen.
Now here's Reid. Edwards finds Reid. 6 to shoot. Here's Matthews. Minnesota again missing. 1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Ellis outside. Pass to Thompson. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Screen by O'Neal. Ellis passes to Porter. And here's Thompson for 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for San Diego, Jones, he's checked in for Bagley. McDermott comes in for Michael Porter. And Joe's subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here is DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. And the layup falls.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And here's Ellis. So it's San Diego picking up the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team
Too
was
many three-point
consistent
shots.
throughout. They met every
No
challenge,
inside presence.
and they earned this dub.
And they couldn't
Thank you
stop
for joining
Shaq.
us. That'll do it for now.
And Klay Thompson.
For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
Oh, man, that block right there was crazy, man. You can see it coming a mile away. Team Diesel comes in, holds them to 39% shooting. Not a lot of shots in this game. Look at that. Team Diesel only took 78 shots tonight. Went 51% from the field. Timberwolves shot 31. As we see it, 31 shots from three-point line. If you're not making them and you don't have anything else to compliment, you lose. You're not taking advantage of other aspects of basketball. Like your rebounding, your fast break game can't get going. Only had 9 fast break points. That's kind of sad. They only had 9 fast break points. They have a pretty good running team. They couldn't get out and run. Biggest lead was 26 for Team Diesel. Just rolling here in the Western Conference, man. As they go to, I believe, 22 and 4. We'll check the standings here in a moment here. Anthony Edwards had a good game from downtown, 5 for 10, but that's not enough. Look at those assists and get his teammates involved. Dillingham with only 15 points. I mean, he had 15. Not only, but that's a good mark coming off the bench. But I meant to say Randall only had 11 points. And Nas Reid, who had 30 points in the last meeting, got shut down tonight. Only 9 points. But then again, did he get shut down? He didn't get enough shots. He went 4 for 5, so he really didn't get shut down. He didn't get enough attempts. They didn't go to him enough. So I can't say we really shut him down. They just went away from him. Gobert did his thing, Shaq, and every time him and Shaq play, it's going to be physical. Shaq, he came in, got 14 rebounds off the Diesel, which is good, but Shaq ends up with 32 and 19, 3 assists, and had 5 blocks tonight. Yikes. No turnovers either for the Diesel. However, his assists are low because he didn't get the double teams tonight. Usually we're used to seeing Shaq get about maybe 5 or 6, 7 assists, sometimes even 10, because he's surrounded with all these great shooters. But tonight, the looks weren't there. The double teams didn't come because of the Gobert factor. He only had 3 assists. But still, Klay Thompson, off-ball movement, calling plays for him. He was on fire. Went 4 for 6 from downtown, 8 for 12 overall, 20 points in the game. And he just really kept them up in it in the first quarter and the second quarter. You see here, Klay came in, shooting the lights out. Michael Porter Jr. as well. Second quarter, Klay Thompson really went to work. He had 10 points. Shaq didn't even score in the second quarter, guys. Shaq didn't even score in the second quarter. That's what I was saying. Klay is the one that really devastated them and set the table for Shaq in the second quarter to come in. And look what Shaq did in the second quarter. Third quarter. Third quarter, Shaq came in, made up for it, had 19 points in the third quarter, and really closed the door on Minnesota's hopes to win this game. From that point on, it was never really a game. Let's go ahead and take a look here at some of the highlights. We'll go ahead with Klay Thompson first and show his great shooting performance tonight as he was just on fire, man. Nice pass. I don't know, that was dope. Nice hook pass. Klay in the corner off a relay pass. 1, 2, 3. Relay pass right there, finding Porter Jr. in the corner. Coming off a cut. Bam, wide open. That's a mid-range stop and pop off a pick. There goes Shaq with a hook pass. How about Shaq? Oh, man, you don't see that too often. Kicking it out, coming off, another slide off, another veer. From a top side veer cut. Klay Thompson just, man, hitting from all angles tonight, man. And, of course, the Diesel. Man, that pass right there, that's sick. Off a double team. One of the few they got tonight. They're showing some of Shaq's assists here. So there's a rebound. Kicking it out to Klay. This block right here that's the block of the game right there. He just came right up and just got his stuff smothered chicken. Let's show some more Shaq. Hopefully they'll show some more of his highlights, some dunks. They're showing most of his. And I'm noticing they're showing more of the team plays, not his individual plays. These are more team plays and defense and rebounding. They're really not even showing his individual offensive plays that he had. There's defensive plays, there's a rebound, there's a rebound, there's a rebound. Yep, they're not. It's funny how 2K's. I'm noticing that 2K's replay logic this year. It focuses more on team play and rebounding, not individual. Like where in previous years, it's like they overcorrected. In previous years, it was always they would showcase your individual plays. Now they've overcorrected and they just show only assists and rebounds and steals and things like that, which is good. But you can't negate. Like Shaq had some phenomenal offensive plays that they didn't show. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and move this along, guys, and let's see who's next on the agenda. Let's go ahead and check the standings. Team Diesel now recaptures the number 1 seed, as you can see to the left hand of your screen. They recapture the number 1 seed in the Western Conference with 22 and a 4 record. They've won their last 2 games in a row after the shock. After they were on a 9-game winning streak, remember, until the New York Knicks shocked them a couple games ago in a 15-point comeback in New York where Team Diesel had them down by 15, 16 points or whatever, and the Knicks came back and just shocked them in overtime. Unexpected. It was crazy. If you missed that game, go check that one out, guys. It's in the playlist in there if you're going to go see it. But yeah, Showtime on their heels right there at the half game, and it looks to be. Remember what I said? I see what I'm saying, guys. It's December, and you see how they pulled away. You see how Showtime and Diesel are the class of the Western Conference now. No one has a chance of catching them now. The Jays are 4 games behind. The Dream are 5 games. You're not going to catch them. These two teams, the Diesel and Showtime, they're not going to have 5-game losing streaks. You're never going to catch them. You're never going to catch them. It's Diesel and Showtime the rest of the way in the Western Conference for the top spot. It's over. You're never going to catch them. Those teams, they might drop a game. They'll get right back on, start winning 2 in a row, 3 in a row, maybe drop another one. In the midst of all that, you'll never catch them. The Jays, the Dream, Kobe, even the Warriors, Clippers, they got no chance of catching them now, in my opinion. So right now, the fight in the Western Conference right now is it's basically a 2-man battle for the number 1 spot with the Diesel and Showtime up front, and then at the number 3 spot, it's a battle for that. And the number 3 spot is the last spot for a home court advantage in the playoffs, at least in the first 2 rounds. And more importantly, to avoid playing a legend team in the first round. The 4 spot, you're guaranteed will play the 5. So right now, if the playoffs started today, it would be the Dream and the Mambas playing in the first round. They have to play each other, with the Dream having the home court advantage. And that would be a very, very tough challenge because, as we've seen, every time a legend team plays a legend team, it's always a freaking war. It's always a war with these legend teams. But having said that, if you look here closely, Team Diesel's next game is going to be against a legend team, that being Hakeem Abdul-Jabbar, and they'll be on the road in their house, as Team Diesel has been on the road for the last 3 games. This will be the last of their 4-game home road trip, and then they'll be back home for Dallas, and they'll go right back on their own road for another 4-game road trip against Denver, Miami with Bam Adebayo, the Bad Boys led by 1985 Isaiah Thomas, and of course the Clippers. So that is their story and what they've got going on. Team Diesel looking hella good right now, even though they had the hiccup here with the New York Knicks a while ago, but they took care of business here with the Timberwolves, a team that they had some trouble with previously. Remember, last time they played, this is what happened. It was 15-12 game, guys. It was a absolute Donnybrook. Not tonight. As Diesel took care of business in Minnesota, so they move on. So, and we shall too. So let's go ahead and see who's up next here on the Daily View. And I believe it might be Team Jordan. And nope, team. Yep, it's coming up because guys, remember, I didn't announce this, but Team Jordan and Kareem. I should go ahead and announce it. I'll go ahead and put an announcement today because Team Jordan and Team Chamberlain are going to match up for the second time this season, coming up soon after Kareem plays the Pistons. So, and it's going to be a big game, and we'll cover the situation with that here after that. I'll go ahead and make a post on my channel for those that may not know about it, because I didn't even know it was coming up even myself. Because there's so many storylines going on, but as you can see, they're 20-4, they're 20-2. Let's go ahead and have a look at it right now, and what's going on in the Eastern Conference. Go ahead and put it on Kareem, really, or Jordan. We'll go ahead and put it on Jordan. As you can see here, look at those top 3 spots, really the top 4 spots. The Eastern Conference is far more gridlocked, where the Western Conference is pretty much set in stone for the top spot. The Eastern Conference right now, from the number 5 all the way to the number 1, you guys shot still here in December, because you got mutual opponent games still being played. Remember, Team Jordan's getting ready to play. If Team Jordan, remember, Team Jordan's already beat Team Chamberlain. They've already beaten them. They got a tiebreaker. They can beat them again. They even have a greater tiebreaker over them. They've beaten the bad boys twice. They got a tiebreaker over them. Now, the only team Jordan has not beaten has been Team Larry Bird. They've beaten Team Jordan's beaten Team Kareem. They've beaten the bad boys, and they've beaten Chamberlain. The only team they have not beaten is Team Larry Bird. And they won't be able to beat them again because they played their 2 games of the season already. So, Team Larry Bird has beaten Team Jordan for the season. That's it. They have a tiebreaker over them. They 2-0. They're 2-0 against Jordan. There's nothing you can do about it. and Team Larry Bird right now is the highest team in the NBA by far. As we take a quick look at them, they've won 14 games in a row, bouncing back from a abysmal season start of 6-5. That's right, guys. They haven't lost a game since they were 6-5. They took that 5th loss. They ain't looked back since. They took that 5th loss. They ain't lost a game since. I don't think they lost a game since way back here in November, man. It has just been line them up. Just line up. They beat Jordan twice in 1 week, guys. Michael Jordan twice in 1 week, and then came right back and did this. And so now they've got time off, and they won't be coming back until they play the Jazz on the 18th, and that's 2 days away from where we're at right now, before we see Team Bird again. And they've got some very winnable games. I think this should be a winnable game. This will be tough. That'll be tough. Then you got Team Chamberlain here for the first time. They get that game. If they can find a way to beat Team Chamberlain while still having that win streak established, then you can pretty much rest assured that I would think that Team Larry Bird, because of the tiebreakers that they have with Team Jordan, and they're in the same division, they just might be the number 1 team in the NBA in terms of the seeding. Certainly, right now they're the number 1 team in terms of the way they've been playing. Clearly, they're the highest team by far. It's not even close. So, with that being said, let's put it back on here on Kareem. Kareem's situation is a lot different. They've been going through a lot of struggling. As you can see here in previous weeks, they have really dropped a lot of games against mutual opponents that have tiebreaker implications. As you can see here, there's 2 games to Chamberlain that they dropped in 2 weeks, and they lost to Team Jordan. And they lost a shocker against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Again, they were supposed to win. They lost that at the buzz in a comeback by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then you factor in they lost to Team Chamberlain way back here on the 9th. And they have yet to beat Team Chamberlain, quite frankly. Chamberlain has pretty much dominated them, quite frankly. So, but they will play the Pistons tonight, and then they will play the Minnesota Timberwolves here after this, then Team Diesel. That's a Western Conference team, so it doesn't do anything for our tiebreaker situation unless it's in the finals, if they were to get that far. Then they play Team Jordan the next week, which is a huge, huge game for them, as we talked about with tiebreaker scenarios. So, a lot to expunge there. A lot of stuff going on. It's pretty deep, but the main thing to follow, guys, is that games behind chart. That's what's going on. Because if you look here, the East, look in the Western Conference, look in the West, and then look in the East. You see it? That's what we're facing. Every single game in the Eastern Conference right now, every game counts, but right now, nothing right here is assured because of everything that's taken. We've had so many upsets in the East that we didn't expect to happen. That's why you're seeing this. And all these teams jumped out. I mean, you got 4 teams. What was that? 5 teams with 19 wins in December. That's insane in the same conference. That's insane. Okay. You got Trotters only lost 2. Bad Boys have only lost 5. Team George only lost 4. And Team Birds only lost 5. And then Team Kareem, despite their bad times, they've only lost 6 games. And then the last bottom 3 teams, they're not even anywhere close. Think about it. The Knicks at the number 6th seed, number 6 seed, I believe, yeah, number 6 seed are 8 games behind. They'd have to come way up just to challenge Team Kareem. They got no shot. They're pretty much out of it the rest of the way. You're never going to catch any of these teams. So basically, it's between the Trotters and Team Kareem up through there. They're just going to play around with that going forward here as we go through December. So with that little exposition out of the way, guys, go ahead and get this game set up for you. As Team Kareem and the Pistons will match up, followed by Team Jordan and Chamberlain in their blood feud, if you will. As Team Kareem will go on the road to play the Detroit Pistons in an NBA Cup game. Let's get those purple jerseys on there, and they will go ahead and play the Pistons. And I will have that game for you guys a little bit later, coming up here, maybe shortly, maybe a little later. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check the posts. And make sure you guys are reading the description areas on the videos so you can keep up what is going on with each game. Yes, I know I made a typo on this game and said Atlanta Hawks. It was supposed to say Shaquille O'Neal at Minnesota Timberwolves, but I didn't change it from the previous game. I made a mistake. But it'll get corrected after this game is over with. So for those that may have seen that, yes, I did make a typo, but I'll fix it after the game gets posted. But with that being said, guys, thanks for coming by. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.